upon a time in a peaceful little town lived a kind and smart cat named Sheery. She was expecting a baby very soon. Her belly was big and heavy. But that day she had something important to do. She had to go to the airport to meet a visiting friend. Sheery packed a small pink bag, brushed her fur, and called out to her son, her first child. A curious and caring kitten named Chintu came running. "Are you sure you're okay to go, Mom?" Chintu asked, looking at her belly. "I'm fine, sweetheart," Sheery replied with a smile. "We'll just go and come back soon." And so, they left home and headed toward the airport. On the way, Chintu walked close to his mother, constantly checking to make sure she was okay. The airport was crowded, cats and people everywhere. Announcements ringing out, bags rolling past. It was loud and exciting. Chintu's eyes sparkled with wonder, but as they reached the waiting area, something unexpected happened. Sheery suddenly stopped. She gasped and held her belly. "Ow, oh no," she whispered. Chintu turned quickly. "Mom, what's wrong?" "I think the baby's coming," she said. Struggling to sit down on a bench, Chintu's heart skipped a beat. Here, at the airport, he panicked, looked around, and quickly pulled out his small toy phone. He dialed his dad, Shera, a big tough black tomcat who often acted strong, but had the softest heart in the world. "Dad, emergency, Mom's having the baby, right now." At the airport, Shera almost dropped his food bowl. "What? I'm coming." He didn't waste a second. He ran out of the house wearing only one slipper, forgot his phone at home, and jumped onto his scooter, yelling at traffic all the way, "Out of the way! My baby's being born!" Back at the airport, a kind security dog noticed the situation and called the animal ambulance. Within minutes, two nurse cats arrived and gently helped Sheery onto a small stretcher. Chintu held her paw as they rushed to the nearby Pogger Animal Hospital. At the hospital, and nurses and doctors were ready. Sheery was in pain, but calm. She looked at Chintu and said, "You've been so brave, my little one." Soon, a soft cry filled the room. A tiny white kitten was born. The nurse smiled. "It's a girl." Chintu's eyes filled with happy tears. "She's so small. Can I name her?" "Of course," Sheery whispered, exhausted but smiling. And just then, the hospital door burst open. Bang! Shera charged in, out of breath, carrying a half-wrapped milk bottle and a warm blanket. "Am I late? Is she okay? Did I miss it?" The doctor laughed and pointed to the tiny kitten. "Right on time. Dad, meet your daughter." Shera slowly walked to the cradle and looked down. The little kitten blinked up at him, meowed softly, and snuggled in. "She's perfect," he whispered. Chintu grinned and said, "I want to name her Lena." Everyone clapped. The hospital staff gave them a free box of cat milk treats. Joy filled the room. And so, what started as a simple trip to the airport turned into the biggest day of their lives. A new baby, a stronger family, and a beautiful memory they'd never forget. Because sometimes, life's most beautiful. Surprises happen when you least expect them.